Excuse me, can I sit here?
No, go ahead. It's free country.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Everyman.
Hi.
And you?
Every lawyer.
Really?
Yeah.
Who do you represent?
People.
What people?
What do you think of what's going on around here?
Well, I'm a little concerned.
About what?
Well, to begin with, the oceans are polluted.
What, the oil slicks?
Yeah, that's it.
What's your name again?
Everyman.
Everyman. Did you ever see an oil slick?
Oh, well, just on TV.
Yeah, but not personally.
No.
Everyman.
Yeah.
You know a lot of people.
Well, yes, I do.
Ever spoken to anybody that's seen an oil slick?
No.
Must be a lot of ocean that doesn't have oil slicks.
Yeah,
right?
I guess, yeah.
So what's the problem?
I don't know. Well, it's polluted, you know.
Worst case scenario.
All right.
Let's say the oil slicks over every ocean in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Means you can't swim in them.
Yeah?
You can't fish in them.
Well.
You can always do something. You could take a little sailboat.
Well, my
go
jet
for
ski.
A putt-putt. There you go.
Well, what if the water gets on you, though?
Let's say you're on a freeway going 60 miles an hour.
Yeah?
Do you put your hand out the window and try to touch the ground?
No way.
So when you're in a boat and the ocean gets on you, you keep your hands inside the boat.
Yeah, you better.
You don't touch the water. It doesn't touch you.
What about the fish, though?
Let's take your worst case scenario.
Okay.
Let's say all the fish in the world are poisoned.
Really?
Dead. You can't eat them anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody will be able to eat fish.
Right.
You ever taste imitation crab meat?
Once, yeah.
Isn't it delicious?
It was.
Tell me the truth. Could you tell the difference?
No, well, it was a little stringy, but...
Yeah, it's better than having a dead crab.
Dead crab?
You ever try to break open a dead crab?
No.
All right. Now they have imitation crab meat. Soon they'll have imitation tuna, imitation swordfish, imitation wahoo.
The imitation wahoo?
Not yet.
Really?
But if they pollute all the oceans, they'll start working on them. What other problems you got?
Well, they're cutting down the rainforest.
You ever see the rainforest before they were cut down?
No.
They were so big you'd get lost in them.
Really?
And if they're that big, they're too big.
I bet so.
You don't need them, right? What are you going to do, take a vacation there?
No.
Did you ever want a vacation in the rainforest?
No, I didn't.
What's your name again?
Everyman.
Everyman. You know a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me one person you know that ever wanted to go for a vacation in the rainforest.
I don't know one.
Let's say you wanted to take your family for vacation.
Well,
and you went to the rainforest.
Yeah.
You get there, you turn around, you can't find your kid.
No.
You're going to pray for a little open space.
You bet I
Some
would.
cut down trees, a little cleared area.
Yeah, I bet I would.
Paved highway, nursing station.
I'd be looking for it.
That's right. What other problems you got?
Well, if you
what
got...
else is bothering
Well,
you?
polar ice caps are melting. That's something.
So
about it.
what?
What do you mean?
So they're melting. So you won't see them anymore.
Yeah.
They're in National Geographic.
Really?
Where are they?
Well, they're in Antarctica.
Where?
Antarctica.
What's special about Antarctica besides polar ice caps?
Well, it's got snow. It's got polar bears.
You want snow, you go to Maine, you go to Canada, you go to Vermont, you have little bed and breakfast place there, you get a little chalet.
Yeah, but
You don't need to go to Antarctica
well,
for the snow.
But there's a hole in the ozone.
There's a hole in the ozone.
Right. If that ozone, you have a hole in it, then those ultraviolet light gets through, and then you have your skin cancer.
You never heard of sunscreen?
No.
You can't put on a little 15 or 22? What, are you a baby?
No.
If it's really bad, you put on 32, 42?
42.
If it's that bad during the day, zinc oxide blocks it right
Yeah, you
out.
put that zinc oxide on, you look
You're
like a
worried-
mime.
You're worried about hole in the ozone?
Well, I was, yeah, but
You ever go into a burning building?
No,
Doesn't
never.
make sense, does it?
Not at all.
You don't walk off a cliff, do
No.
you? Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make
You don't
sense.
walk out the 10th floor of an open window, do you?
not
that
recently.
doesn't make sense. Does it make sense to go to where a hole is if it's in Antarctica?
it's pretty stupid. You're
Are
right.
you going to go to Antarctica?
No, sir.
Because there's a hole there.
Right in the ozone.
What's your name?
Everyman?
You're lucky you met me. The way you think you could have been dead within a year.
Bet I would.
What
boy.
other problems you got? What's bothering you?
Well, the atmosphere is polluted.
The atmosphere is very bad. It is a big problem.
Well, you can't breathe. Sometimes it burns.
You bet your life. It hurts your lungs.
Boy, it
it's
does.
yellow out there.
Oh, brown, that's
On
brown.
those days, you stay inside.
Yeah?
You close your windows.
Okay.
Or you walk across the street to the mall.
Mall.
What's the matter with the mall?
Oh, nothing.
You don't like malls.
I love them.
You better.
I do.
You could spend a whole day there on a floor. You wouldn't see the whole thing.
Really?
On one level. They got everything there, right?
Everything. That's
Sure.
what I was thinking about.
They got
that.
cashew shops.
Oh,
They got sneaker stores.
Nothing but sneakers. The sneakers
Right.
and things.
Aren't they wonderful?
That's wonderful. I
And
go in.
food?
Food is
You can have
incredible.
any kind of food.
Oh,
you
anything you want.
You can have Chinese food.
Lithuanian?
Right.
Well, maybe not
Mexican
now.
food.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
You can have Mexican food, Chinese
Mexican
food.
yogurt, I bet.
Where?
I don't know.
Where they have Mexican yogurt?
I didn't know they had that yet.
What mall is that?
I'm not sure there is that yet, but wouldn't that be wonderful?
No acid rain in the mall.
That's true.
No smog in a mall.
Oh, that's right, boy.
Don't you worry about atmosphere.
Yeah.
You get all the atmosphere you want in a mall.
You're right, though.
And
It's
it's
pretty
safe.
It's comfortable.
It's comfortable.
Yeah, but wait a minute.
It's
While,
regulated.
while we're comfortable in there, you still got that acid rain falling outside. It's going to kill all the plants, and then there goes photosynthesis. How are we going to breathe?
Photosynthesis.
Yes.
Photosynthesis.
Say it again.
That old saw.
That's it. Well, that old saw. What do you mean?
What is photosynthesis?
Well, that's why we breathe out carbon dioxide, then they give us back
Don't
oxygen.
tell me what. I know what photosynthesis. You don't.
sorry.
I'm not asking you what photosynthesis. I'm telling you that the jury is out on photosynthesis.
What are you talking about?
Photosynthesis can be argued both ways.
Well, wait, we need plants and flowers.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Plants and flowers in the wrong hands is a dangerous thing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You go into a hospital.
Yeah.
You go into a patient's room and it's filled with flowers and
Yeah.
plants.
Mm-hmm. They're all there.
Right. What's the first thing a nurse does when she goes in that room?
Well, at nighttime, she takes them out.
Why?
Because they consume the air.
Bingo.
Ouch. Oh, boy.
Don't be nervous.
Well,
Relax.
I'm a little concerned.
What's Mr.
Everyman?
Everyman. You're living in the best country in the world. Where are you living?
America.
That's right, because you elect the people you want to represent you.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called?
Politicians.
What did they just pass? The New Clean Air and
Water Act.
Right. They spent months working on that.
they
bill,
did,
didn't
boy.
They? Was
Mhm.
this long?
It was
And
longer.
then they beat it up a little bit, didn't they?
yeah.
Punched holes in it.
Yeah, compromised,
Knocked it-
yeah.
Compromised it right down to here for good reason. Why?
Well, the lobbyists.
The lobbyists work for
Special interest
the
groups.
special interest groups serve.
The corporations.
And who are the corporations?
Well, executives and then lawyers.
People.
Like you.
So what are you worried about?
I don't know. I mean, after what I've heard today and all I've seen, I don't buy it.
Don't buy what?
What you said, the logic of it.
About?
Well, the atmosphere, the ozone, rainforest,
look.
polar ice caps.
I can always argue the other side.